city. It's also the name of God. And it's supposed to be the name of Jesus. Something, the name of Jesus or something. I don't know exactly. I got to read something. Revelation 3:12. And the reason is Revelation 3:12. Well, I'll get into that in a minute, but wait, so we're about to come up on exit 3. Wait a second. 323. After exit 323 is 329. I should have brought a wire that I wear when I go undercover. 323, then 329. So Tim Tebow is from these parts, and a few years back he had a couple of football games from 29 to 23 when he beat the Denver Broncos. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But what I was saying, right here, International Gardens. We're in St. Johns County, and John is the name of the city, and it's also the name of a person. And also, well, John, that's not a prostitute, right? John's the one that picks out a prostitute. Right. Well, the city is supposed to be a prostitute. That's what it says in the book of Revelation. So it's described, the prostitute, whatever, it's the same thing as the city. It's described the exact same way. I think it's in like chapter, I don't know. I didn't go about 5, so I don't know. But anyway, so, I don't know if you've been paying attention to what's going on in the world, but this is craziness right now. We're in a lot of trouble. We're closer to World War III than we've ever been in our entire life. Well, actually, World War III's already begun. I don't know if y'all realize this. Yeah. World War III's begun. It's and we are fighting against Russia and Islam, which means we're also fighting against China because they're all allies. So we are at war currently. And on our side, it's Israel and Europe, the United Nations, the white people. That's the Team White. And we are fighting against Russia, but they're kind of cool, so they're not really white. If that hurts your feelings, like my favorite pastor says the whole time, Jimmy Crack's corn. And if you don't know their next line is, and I don't care. Actually, I don't like hurt people's feelings, but sometimes it's necessary. Anyway, and something you need to understand, so this is something that everyone listening to this needs to understand. It's something I tell my son all the time. Okay, no one on this earth has the ability to hurt your feelings. They don't. No one has the ability to offend you. They don't. So think about it. If they do, that means that person or that individual controls you. They have power over you. They are your master. So if you permit someone's stupid comments that you, for whatever reason, don't perceive as, or just, that you decide to put an incredible amount of weight on, if you permit those words to hurt your feelings and then proceed to be in a bad mood because of it, and then have negative feelings directed towards that person and then probably anybody else you don't know, if that's what you choose to do, the question is why? It's because you like to suffer, that's why. And I don't get it. Why does everybody enjoy suffering? You do. People that are easily offended, it's like people that are sick all the time, or people that seem to like being hurt or injured or whatever, likes the attention from it. They're attention seekers. It's sad, honestly. I do it. I'm not gonna lie, I do it myself. So I'm actually preaching to, how do you say, preaching to the choir. Anyway, I'm talking to myself. So, but seriously though, why do people like? The only person that has the authority or the power to dictate how you feel in regards to what anybody says is you. Therefore, make the decision to label whatever is said that's hurting your feelings, causing you to be at odds with whoever and whoever else comes in your path because of it. just because I see a lot of pain out there today, and it bothers me. Honestly, I don't like people being hurt. I understand how it is, but like we got to stop placing value on the words of other people. Seriously. Like, dude, my dad has a severe case of dementia. Severe. It's like he lives in an alternate dimension. Now, people that know me, some people that know me, will say the same about me, and that's fine. I do. That's fine. I do live in an alternate dimension. I can switch back and forth. But anyway, my dad has a severe case of dementia, and he's mean. He's always been mean, but he's either super nice or he's super mean. You would define that as bipolar, or there's no such thing as bipolar condition. That's bull. Every single woman fits the textbook definition of bipolar. Every single one. Read the description. Anyway, there's no such thing as being bipolar. It's a lie. There's no such thing as a chemical imbalance. And then all these people taking this prescription, all this antidepressant medication, none of it works. You're wasting your money. It actually will make you more. The only time I've ever attempted suicide was when I was on an SSRI antidepressant. The only time I ever heard voices was when I was on an SSRI antidepressant. Do not take antidepressants. Wellbutrin works. And then people are going to disagree with this, but I'm sorry. Adderall is a very good prescription depression medication. It is. It just is. And it should be prescribed for, I believe. But that's just me. I used to be severely addicted to drugs. Every drug imaginable. I've been completely healed. Like they say, once an addict, always an addict. You can't drink, whatever. That's bullshit. That's not true. Okay, my dad did it. He was a severe alcoholic. I was too. At one point in my life, I could not comprehend. I used to be a bartender, and people would come in a bar and they'd drink like one beer. I'd be like, "What's wrong with this guy?" Like, it made no sense to drink one beer. Like, I seriously thought something was wrong with people that drink one. Like, dude, if you drink, drink, bro? Like, so I would drink one, and I'd end up drinking like 10 every time. But now, I don't drink it all anymore. I think last time I had it was Monday, Thursday, maybe, I don't remember. Which is actually my firstborn's birthday, 16th birthday. She's actually 4 days before Easter, and her name is Beth Ann, like Bethany, where Lazarus was from. 4 days. And, anyway, born exactly 20 days after Ryan God IsReal, who was born on 3/08, and that was exit 318, which was my Cub Scout troop. At Greenfield Elementary in 4th and 5th grade, my teacher was Miss Ruby, who got replaced by Miss Wright. No, that was 5th grade. Miss Luker, like Lucifer, but no, it was Luker. It was 4th grade. She was a good teacher. And if you're not aware of it, the book of Luke is named Luke because it's Lucifer, like Lucifer. Right? Luke 4, that's where Lucifer. If you don't know who Lucifer is, he was PTUMP. The Antichrist spoken of in the Holy Hebrew Bible is me. It's me. So, the reason I'm saying that is so the war will stop over and everywhere. Because that's the only thing that's going to stop the war. You can go ask Muslims. That's why they're attacking India. And it's about to get bad. They're talking about it's getting real bad, so you might want to share this video. Hey, Ismail is the birth father of Isaac. I promise you. I know that sounds crazy, and I know many of us. Ismail is the birth father of Isaac. Okay? Ismail parallels Joseph. Potiphar's wife was also Herod's wife. It also has to do with Moses saying, "Say you are my sister," when they were in Egypt in Genesis 12. Okay, it has to do with Moses being like them only killing boys. This is a long story. Anyway, you're not gonna hear any of this in church. I got all my information from a woman. This cop's gonna get me. Shoot. Hang on, hold up, I got it. No. I know some of y'all have heard of me and are following me. Have been for a minute. that's fine. Y'all can. I don't care what y'all do. Y'all can put cameras up. Y'all can whatever. If y'all can make as much money as y'all want. And I know this sounds satanic, but it's Antichrist. You know, people think I'm out of my mind right now. What is this guy talking about? So there's certain things that you say in life, and then there's certain things that you don't say, right? So like, for example, if you're a white guy, you wouldn't go up to a table full of like black guys and be like, hey, y'all are a bunch of N-words. Like there's just something like you don't do that. Right? You really shouldn't say the N-word, period. And for those of y'all who are unaware, and there seems to be a whole lot of people, what is going on here, man? Hold up, why am I just sitting here? What is wrong with me? All right, oh, sorry, I got issues sometimes, but no, I was saying the whole reason I was videotaping this is because it says Jesus coming to Cleod, and St. John's, it's the river of St. John, and it's the promised land. If y'all don't understand, the reason that they came over to the New World is they were seeking a promised land. What's the name of Barack Obama's book? Heaven ain't nowhere. Jesus ain't coming back taking anybody anywhere. I know y'all teach that stuff. They don't say that in the Bible. They don't say that anywhere. It doesn't say Jesus is coming back and taking you in your Sunday school class to heaven. It doesn't. Now, if you want to believe that one day there's going to be this thing called a rapture, and if y'all aren't aware it is, okay? And to be clear, I was in the church for 40 years exactly, and religiously. Right? And I knew the scriptures as well as anyone because of my mother. I was like Samson, filled with the Spirit from birth. I was as successful as a youth could be, as more success as a child I've ever heard of. And then I chose to walk away, and then I fell on my face, and I got everything back. I got everything taken from me. I'll get into it later. And I got everything back, and then taken again. Got it back, taken again. I think like 200 times. Anyway, I'm getting it all back now. Okay. So 4 years ago. 4 years, 7 months, 3 weeks ago exactly, I was banned from the fastest growing church in the history of the United States of America. Church 1122. It's got, I think, 12 locations now, and it was 11. Been around for 11 years. All significant. What's going on here? What was that, 329? Wait. Anyway, I have the very best. This is okay. Jesus isn't coming. I want to make sure people understand. Like, people believe that Jesus. People. Okay, first of all, people actually teach. Let's think about something. People teach that like one day, like everybody, or not everybody, but people that I guess believe they're getting raptured, is gonna like all of a sudden. So, for example, let's say I believed I was being raptured, right? Or let's say there was a bus that passed by, right? And the bus driver believed he was being raptured or whatever. And then what they say is going to happen, they say that Jesus is going to drop down from the sky, right? And he's going to be suspended in midair. But it reminds me of kind of like Absalom, the way he's suspended in midair between heaven and earth. And if you don't know who Absalom is and you dare question me, and I'm not trying to sound like this, but I promise you, I know the scriptures better than any rabbi or any Christian pastor out there. I promise you. I promise you I know the scriptures far better than them. Maybe not far. I do. No, I do. I do. And I know I sound that satanic, and I have to. I don't want to sound like this. I don't like telling people what to do. I don't like telling people what to do. I don't like telling people they're wrong. I don't want anybody to go to hell forever, burn in hell forever, or suffer. I think everybody should go to heaven, regardless of what they've done. I think everybody should be forgiven. You know why? Because that's the way the creator of this world is. Does it not say God desires that all men get whatever, saved and come to the knowledge of the truth? Doesn't it say that? Okay, does Jesus say that he can destroy both body and soul in hell? Does he say that? Or somebody can? Okay, so in order to, okay, Jesus is supposedly God. People say he's God or whatever. That's fine. If whatever. Maybe he is. Maybe he's, I don't know. I've never met him. Whatever. It depends on how you define God. I think there's a bunch of gods, but I'm poly. And so we need to explain something real quick. Who the children of God are. So originally, God was poly, polytheist, polyamorous, whatever you want to call it. And then he disowned everybody because he wanted to demonstrate what it's like to be married. Because he wanted people to start getting married, whatever like that. So he chose to marry Israel. Okay, that's not his. Israel thinks they're the children. That's not true. Israel is not the children of God. They're not. Well, okay, Israel is not an ethnicity. It's not anymore. People, they think that, no. Okay, and that nation over in the Middle East called Israel has nothing to do, am I supposed to get off here? Hold up. With the Israel in the Bible. It doesn't. And people, y'all can think they do. That's fine. If y'all want to believe that, go right ahead. And Jesus didn't come, and Jesus isn't the Son of God either, or wasn't the Messiah either. Okay? Right? Okay. So, hold on. That's 323, right? Wait. Let me see. No, let's see right here. I'm going to 207. Yeah, 207, exit 311. Oh, shoot, I got it over. All right, y'all let me over. Darkwing. That place sounds cool. All right, so, I don't even know if this is recording because I got these earphones. Anyway, I don't care. Yeah, I just kind of winged this. I didn't prepare it at all. I've been preparing to speak for 4 years, 7 months, and 3 weeks now, trying to. But I've been muted. All right, I gotta get over. Hold on. This guy's gonna let me out. Why is it so? What's up with the traffic? All right. First of all, I need to make an announcement to people that run stuff up here in Northeast Florida. I don't know if anybody's thought about. Okay, but you'd better start thinking about it. We need some expanded roads ASAP. Okay. Otherwise, we're gonna have the worst traffic issues in the history of mankind. Okay, so somebody needs to start passing some, and I know, okay, so I'm gonna tell you right there. All right, also, for those that don't know, there's this big trial going on right now. There's the utility company called, and I know I'm bouncing all over the place. I'm sorry, I'm a little excited. I am, whatever. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip all these people. And, yeah, why am I trying to get way back there? Skip all these people. Don't you hate people like me? But, I ain't got time to wait. See, what the heck? I tell you what, man, I have these ideas or thoughts or whatever, and then they get ganked. It's crazy. It's like, and then I'm like, what's train of thought? It's just weird. It's like they get intercepted. But anyway, so that place, RV Resort. I've never seen that place. What was I talking about? This is so frustrating when this happens. Oh well. I guess I'm assuming, I don't really know, but maybe I'm gonna get redirected elsewhere or not say something. What do you think? I don't know. All right, let me in, dude. Let me in, please. Let me in. I'm saying please. Let me in. That's how you pray. In the Lord's Prayer, Jesus didn't say. I used to think it said what to pray. So I was like thinking, he's like, oh, you gotta pray. Okay, we're supposed to say, Our Father in heaven, thank you for this. No, that's not what it says. It said, teach us how to pray. And what does he say? He says, give me my daily bread. Just give it. You know why? Because when you enter the kingdom of heaven, whenever you decide to do that, you decide to never, you can create your own reality. For real. You can. I promise you. You can. You can. I know y'all think it's New Age, that's satanic or whatever. Well, I'm satanic, so there you go. Satan means self. Satan is self. That's what Satan is. Okay? Satan's no outside force trying to mess with you. Satan's in your head. You are Satan. But no one realizes that. I am. I'm Satan. My name is Justin. Just Satan. Justin. Satan. Justin Almond Williams. Players starts 3:12. Read Revelation 3:12. I am merely paving the way for the bride, my second ex-wife. What kind of people does our Creator use according to Joseph, Harry Martin? The very last people ever imagined. I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but the vision occurred exactly the very next day after I was banned from the Church of 1122, the church that he teaches from. I was banned. I was excommunicated. Why? I'd like to know. I've still not had the opportunity to sit down and speak with the security team. I was done just like Jesus was done. Wasn't allowed to, didn't get a word in. I was completely muted. And I'm surprised I survived it, to be honest with you. If I hadn't had the, because I always said if I was going, like, I'm the last Adam. I am. She's the last Eve. You ever wonder why it says Eve will be saved through childbearing? Do you want to know what happened in the garden? That's what the next video is going to be on. What happened in the garden? I can tell you exactly what happened in the garden. I can tell you why pain is experienced in childbirth. I can tell you exactly what happened. But, and I hate to sound like this. I don't. I mean, I do. But I would be lying to you if I didn't say this. Okay, no one's gonna come. No one's coming that's not already here. Okay, Mi Madre is kind of like, I guess, Bathsheba. I guess Emma is her name. M means mother in Hebrew. Okay, 202 appears in 202 verses. It's JTB, J. Turner Butler. Wait, can we go? Yeah, go this way. I might make this part 2 parts or something. No, I think I'll have a marathon. Because this weekend we just had the river run. It's the longest 15K, I think, in the universe. I don't know. But I think a record was broken. Some guy named, the old record was in 95, like 95 theses, like when I graduated high school, like I-95. Like Martin Luther King Jr. would be 95 years old this year. What else do I want to say? Anyway, I can explain. I get all my information from a woman. So the way it worked, the vision or whatever, I went into some kind of psychosis. So it was the 23rd hour of July 15th. And the Bible says the Feast of Booths is supposed to begin on the 15th day of the 7th month. But I was led outside, and at the time I was living at 12066 Coachman Meadows Drive, Jacksonville, Florida, 32246 in Sandalwood. And if you read the chapter about the Queen of Sheba, you will notice certain numbers in that chapter. Like 120, I think, or 12 and 6. So anyway, 666 is the number of the beast. Right, so 6 times 6 times 6 is 216. There's 2 numbers of the beast, actually, 666 and 616. My last 5 of my social security number are 66216. My parents were married on 6/16. It's the number of the beast. 50th anniversary was last year, the year abortion was legalized. And that's what this is all about. I am anti-abortion. Mary was no virgin. Mary was demonstrated what to do if an assailant comes upon you, so you remain alive. And just so people know, what the church teaches regarding sex is not accurate. Where in the Bible does it say God's design is to sleep with one person their entire life? Where does it say that? What verse? Adultery does not mean sex outside of marriage. And anybody that says it does, if that's the way they want to define it, that's fine. I don't like condemning people. Okay, I really want to condemn people on this because of what it does to women. But, all right, I got to figure out where I'm going. Anyway, I'm making a list, checking it twice now. Share this video. I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet, but it's time for this word to get out. Oh, I think I forgot to mention it. So I'm in about the same exact. Well, I'll finish it about it. Anyway, I came to Joby Martin and I told him the whole. It was a sermon series. I was separated from Leslie, and we were both like seeking counsel at the church. We had left the church. We were very involved in the church, and then went to another church, and then split, and then came back, and then to there, apart, still married. I told him I was called to the ministry. He said, "Get your wife back," and then like a couple weeks later, he excommunicated me. But the night he told me to get my wife back, it was this 2 years exactly to the date that Tristan Bailey was killed. It was 5/9. It's the opposite of 95. If you don't know who Tristan Bailey is, look that up. Probably the worst murder, I think, in the history of this country, in my opinion, considering the days of what happened. So, And I was in the same system I am currently. I'm still in the criminal justice, St. Johns County criminal justice system. I've got a monitor on my leg. I've also got a scar on there with, looks like a, anyway, you have to see it on the foot. And then I've got leprosy. I've got a mark on my head. I got a bunch of marks. San Marco is where, anyway. I just have more evidence than anybody will ever possibly have that I've been marked as the Antichrist. And long story short, we ended up divorcing or whatever. But I would have told you I would not survive something like that. And I played ball with Ryan GodIsReal. Remember, look him up, Google him. Okay, I was in a very similar situation to him, except he had money and I don't. And I'm shocked I didn't end up like him. But the vision saved my life and what I believe because of it. So, anyway, we played together 1 year, and I believe that Jesus Christ and Ryan GodIsReal have fully manifested in this body. It says the Father and the Son will come to somebody. That's what it says. And manifest himself to them. Somebody. It says, I will raise him up on the last day. It says that 4 times in John 6. Let's see how he'll come down from heaven. Anyway, Justin Nicolas Almond Williams on Facebook. I implore you to read there. At BearingLight616 on Twitter, X, or whatever. And the abbreviation for Twitter, X, would be TW/X, which is 2023, 24. In numerology, or whatever, according to the numbers of the alphabet. Anyway, Merry Christmas and Happy Easter.